Welcome to Sign Home, your cozy corner for all things home design. Whether you're refreshing a room or rethinking your entire space, you're in the right place to find ideas that feel stylish, personal, and totally doable. Bringing nature indoors is always a good idea, but when you pair fresh greenery with antique pots or vases, your space instantly feels more lived in and full of character. For a classic look, try leafy plants like ferns, philodendrons, or pothos that spill gracefully over the sides of a rustic terracotta pot. If you prefer something low maintenance, succulents or snake plants look stunning in smaller antique vessels. Place them where they'll shine, on a coffee table for a welcoming centerpiece, by the window to catch natural light, or even on open shelving for a subtle pop of greenery. It's such a simple touch, but it instantly lifts the mood of your open-plan space. Lighting is more than just practical, it sets the entire mood of a room. Swapping in a vintage-themed lamp can instantly transform the feel of your space. Imagine the soft glow of a lamp with a patinaed brass base, a cut glass shade, or even a delicate fabric shade with subtle embroidery. Each one brings warmth and a touch of nostalgia. For living areas, place a pair of vintage table lamps on side tables beside your sofa or armchairs to create a cozy, inviting glow. In open-plan spaces, a statement floor lamp with wrought iron or wood detailing can help anchor a reading nook or highlight a corner. You can even style a smaller vintage lamp on a console or sideboard for an added layer of charm. These simple swaps don't just brighten a room, they elevate it with personality and timeless style. Bare walls can make a space feel cold, but adding vintage artwork or prints is like giving your home a soul. Think botanical illustrations, black and white photography, landscape paintings, or even retro travel posters, pieces that carry a sense of history and charm. If you're after a softer look, vintage floral or bird prints in muted tones are timeless and calming. For placement, hang a large framed piece above the sofa as a focal point, or create a gallery wall in a hallway or dining nook for a curated, collected feel. Smaller prints can look beautiful styled on open shelving, leaning casually against the wall alongside books or ceramics. Wherever you place them, vintage artwork doesn't just decorate, it tells a story and adds depth to your open-plan home. Mirrors do double duty. They make spaces feel bigger while bouncing light beautifully around the room. But when you choose antique or vintage-themed mirrors, they also act as artwork in their own right. Look for ornate gold or silver frames, rustic wooden frames with a distressed finish, or even uniquely shaped mirrors with a touch of patina, all of which add instant character. A large antique mirror works perfectly above a mantel or sideboard, drawing the eye and reflecting light into the space. In open-plan living, you could lean a tall vintage mirror against a wall to create the illusion of more depth and height. Smaller, decorative mirrors grouped together can also make a charming statement in a hallway or dining corner. The right vintage mirror doesn't just reflect, it transforms the whole feel of the room. Open shelving is more than just storage, it's a chance to show off your personality. By styling shelves with carefully chosen vintage finds, like ceramic pitchers, old books, or brass trinkets, you can create a layered, curated look. It's simple, yet it transforms your space into something uniquely yours, full of charm and stories. An open-plan layout is already airy and versatile, but styling it thoughtfully takes it to the next level. The key is flow, creating cozy corners while keeping the space connected. Add rugs to define areas, mix in vintage accents, and keep sight lines clear so everything feels seamless. It's amazing how just a few intentional touches can make your open-plan home feel both expansive and intimate. Sometimes, it's the smallest details that make the biggest difference, and hardware is one of them. Swapping sleek, modern handles or knobs for antique-inspired ones instantly gives furniture and cabinetry new character. A plain dresser feels timeless with brass cup pulls, while a wardrobe gains charm with ceramic or glass knobs that sparkle in the light. Even side tables, buffets, or storage benches look elevated with decorative hinges or casters. These subtle updates are like jewelry for your furnishings, small touches that instantly transform your open-plan space with charm and timeless style. Hardware, things like cabinet knobs, drawer pulls, door handles, and even hinges, often goes unnoticed, yet it has the power to completely shift the mood of a room. Modern hardware tends to look sleek and minimal, but when you swap it for antique or vintage-inspired pieces, your furnishings instantly feel more characterful and unique. Think brass cup pulls in the kitchen, glass knobs on a dresser, or wrought iron handles on a sideboard. These touches add warmth, charm, and a sense of timelessness without requiring major renovations. It's like accessorizing your furniture with jewelry, simple, subtle changes that give your open-plan space a fresh layer of personality and style. Thank you for joining here at Sign Home, where we believe great design isn't about trends, it's about telling your story through the spaces you live in. If you found something inspiring today, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.